All right, guys, we got a question here from a friend, and it is, my girlfriend does not want to change. She's not motivated. She's not interested in self-improvement. She doesn't like to talk about hard issues, and it frustrates me. What do I do? Okay, so your partner is not interested in growth, not interested in the growth mindset, clearly doesn't have it, but you do. The short and quick answer is to leave them. Listen, if this is part of your identity, if growing, becoming something greater, trying new things, practicing, if that's part of your identity, then that is a part of your life. And if you're going to be spending 90% of your life with a single person, that person needs to be on the same page as you with something that's that important to you, okay? Because for those of us who have the growth mindset, who have an abundance mindset, who want to be something greater than we are and can see the big picture, this is a worldview, basically. This is something that you are trying to live and die by. And I know that for myself and my relationship, our growth and our ambition it's key to our partnership because we work together, we share our goals, we talk about them daily. And if I didn't have that from my wife, well, I wouldn't have married her. If I didn't know that I could get that from her, I wouldn't have married her. I would have found someone who shares that with me. It's that important. So really, the first question I have for you, my friend, is how long have you been with this person? Because there are other things in relationships that provide value. There's a ton of things. If you've been with this person for years, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, a decade, then you need to think about a bunch of other things. Do you have kids? Pretty important. How much time and emotional energy have you invested into this person? Because if this person is just someone that you're dating and you've been together for less than 2 years, then that's should be a pretty painless breakup. And we're talking about your entire future here. So it's more important than that. But if you've invested a decade into someone, think about all of the things that they do provide. How do they make you feel? What do they do for you that someone else couldn't or someone else might not? How much planning into the future have you done with this person that could be lost? How much progress would be lost by leaving this person is really the question you need to be asking yourself. Because ultimately, you're just comparing how much progress from the past will be lost from a breakup with how much progress or potential progress in the future that could be lost by staying with this person. And it just ends up becoming a balancing act. It's a math equation. And you just have to figure out how much you would lose by leaving this person with how much you could lose by staying with this person. And you have to choose what's best for you. I know it's very utilitarian, but it's the best answer. And I know that relationships are an emotional thing. They're a delicate thing. And they can be difficult to deal with, but they are the same as everything else in life, and that they are a transaction. There is value given, and there is value received. And on a base decision-making level, you need to look at the equation and find that balance, find that equilibrium. It's difficult. Look, this is a hard question. If you love this person, that doesn't mean that they're a perfect match for you. It doesn't mean that they're even close to a perfect match for you. I believe that you can fall in love with anybody. You can fall in love with the wrong person. I know people who are in love with the wrong person. You just need to think about yourself, think about your growth, think about your future. And when push comes to shove, if it's a tough call, the future means more than the past. If you feel like you could sacrifice a lot of your future, a lot of your potential by staying with this person, but you've been with them for a decade or 2 decades, maybe your whole life, and you don't want to lose all that progress you made with them, but you're sacrificing all of your potential for it, when push comes to shove, I would make the hard choice and I would leave, because you only, look, it's trite, but you only live once. And sometimes you just have to be the utilitarian and look out for your interest. I hope that helped answer your question. That's a tough one, but really, when your gut or your instincts are not immediately giving you an answer, it ends up coming down to an equation, and you just got to balance the equation. When you're talking about something like personal growth and having that kind of mindset in a relationship, that's important. That's part of your identity, and your future is dependent on it. So you need to think very long and hard about that. Hope that helps, my friend. I will see you in the next video. Go out there and get it, and as always, train lively, my friends.